Alright, and welcome back, citizens one and all. Another video. So, Arctos Pharma updated with Project Paradise recently. We did cover that a bit in streams and whatnot. But today we're going to kind of just go around, explore, give our thoughts and whatnot on it. We're going to start with this hidden room down here. The code, which you can go around and find it on all the pieces of paper, is 970930. Now, there's a quest down here. A few other odds and ends of loot down here, but we're going to just peruse it real quick and hopefully not die stupidly. In fact, let's put our armor on so we don't die stupidly, because I don't want to deal with dying right now. So down here, I know there's some kind of side quest. I've not quite figured it out yet, but I think the side quest down here is maybe what gives you the backpack skin. I'm not positive at all, but I really like Arctos Pharma because of this right here. Look at that. Legendary Chard right there. Now, the event is pending, but we're not going to start it right now. Oh, man. That's not bad. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not bad. But so, and when you don't even have to do the Project Paradise event. You can jump from server to server without doing the event. Do a quick run through the facility. See what there is to see to kill. Check whatever loot you want to check. There's a couple of recipe spawn points. There's all the Nuka-Cola throughout here. I think there's one bobblehead that I'm aware of. And then if you picked up all this scrap in here, and we're not going to do it today, but if you picked up all this scrap throughout the entire facility, including killing all the robots, I mean, the amount of loot would be pretty outrageous. There's a lot of loot in here, so if you really take your time and go through here and just loot every single thing, you're going to do pretty well for yourself as far as materials go. Steel and lead especially, they're going to be all over the place in here. So that's why I like it here. The random legendary spawns. The Project Paradise event is just icing on the cake when you take into account the fact that, you know, that's also good loot, on top of the fact that you can just run through this whole place and find loot everywhere. There is a lot of loot in here, and it's worth your time. We're going to just kind of peruse. This is a buddy of ours. He plays with us quite a bit. He's who gave us the gun we have right now. I think he thinks we might be doing Project Paradise, but for now I'm going to just keep perusing. But let's get on out of here and go back up top. We're going to walk through each sector, and we'll go ahead and talk about Project Paradise again a little bit. But overall, we're kind of just touring through Arctos, seeing what there is to see, enjoying ourselves. I'm not going to loot everything like I said, but I'll show you a few key loot spawns that I can remember. I've not found them all yet myself. But we're going to go ahead and go in order A, B, and C here. And make sure and check stuff out like this. I mean, there's so much loot in here. It's just crazy. Bag of chlorine. That's a new one on me. What's that do? Bag of chlorine. Acid. Okay, nice. So make sure you grab that chlorine for the acid count, because Lord knows we all need it these days. But there's so much loot throughout here. There's ammo boxes everywhere through the entire facility. There's a handful of safes. All these, I find recipes in these on a pretty regular basis. Just a chance to spawn. There's a chance for stim packs and stuff to spawn through here too. It's just good loot, man. I love it. So we always really take our time. And all the pencils are lead, of course. If you want to take the pencils for lead, the clipboard is spring. So a lot of key ingredients for loot in here. So if you'd rather farm this way versus farming the like the big farm areas like the Lucky Hole Mine and whatnot, I mean, you don't have to. So if you, again, coming through here, you can see all the steel in here too, all the pots and pans. It's freaking great. But I will say this place as a whole, in my mind, this has absolutely replaced White Spring as the best loot in the game, as the best legendary drops in the game, just because it's so frequent. You can jump servers and have, you know, a big old spawn of enemies to fight pretty much instantly. And that's why I like it. Normally in here you're going to find a bunch of dog food, but I'm not seeing much today. Toasters are for springs. Oh, that was a nice toaster. That looked different than normal. Rat poison. There's always a different recipe here. The fridge will have a variety of things depending. But typically, yeah, I see a lot more dog food in here, which we have not seen this time. So let's come on down. Let's go on into A, and we'll see what's what in here. If they start the event, we'll probably go ahead and try and participate a little bit, but we're going to get through A, B, and C before we do anything, before we bother to do anything. So, and for Project Paradise, the event in and of itself it's pretty basic. You have Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. Each one has this thing here that you turn resources into. Each zone, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, will have something different that you're supposed to collect. You fill the bins up. Every 20 points increases the next phase's animal spawn level by, I think, 10 levels. So it goes 20, 37, 47, depending on the animal. Some things will go higher, like the Deathclaw, if you get that, will go really high. The glowing, I think there's a glowing one, I'm not sure. There's some kind of humanoid, I thought. No, but anyway, so the levels are going to vary based on like what animal you specifically get. So let's come up here though, because I want to show you all this spot. Oh, let's deal with that first. But yeah, a lot of good loot, a lot of scrap loot everywhere. The scrap loot is what makes it worthwhile. There's a plan that spawns here. Light metal legs. I've never seen it be anything else. Never ever have I seen it be anything else. Then back here, you're gonna find bobby pins and Bunsen burners and a little bit of everything. Let's bounce up here. Again, good loot in here typically. Got some help from my friend there killing these things. And these are what we were talking about. If you want to go through and get all the fragments, see those are the first two, the code 97. I think there's 3 sheets total, and they're kind of scattered all throughout. And the better part is there's the tables all through here that you can break stuff down on. So this is why I like staying in here, because you have a spot in every area to kind of break your resources down. But we're just checking it, and we're gonna come on down. And I believe this is gonna lead to Bravo. It might lead to Charlie. But let's come on up and check this area out first. So again, as far as replacing White Spring goes, I really feel that this has. There's just that much more loot to find. There's that many more things that spawn. And overall, it's a lot more fun too. These things, it's better than White Spring and killing zombies all day. Let's put it that way. There's a fat man there. Dang. Not seen that before. Did that get killed? You know, this is actually, I think this is Charlie Zone. Watch out, those blow up. And another thing, every legendary spawn in here, every legendary robot spawn will also blow up eventually. They're normally delayed and you don't hear the countdown noise like the battery failed noise, whatever you want to call it, that you used to hear. So they changed that on purpose, I think. And yeah, just killing all the robots. I mean, it's nice to have good robot loot again after they did all the robot loot nerfing at the different areas, since that was all that everybody farmed. But I think everybody's going to wind up coming to here to farm. It's the best farm by far, just based on the legendaries. Then the event is not hard to do. Overall, it's really, really easy. Oh, that's another plan we've not seen before on that table. Very cool. Like, the event is great and quick and easy. You get a good loot reward from it. You have a chance for some new recipes. Have a chance for a lot of good loot. And then I've spawned into service before and had like 3 to 5 3-stars in here. So that's also hard to beat. And again, if you pick up everything, you're gonna come out of here with so much loot. It's just outrageous how much loot you'll come out here with. Those tin cans, and I always pick up all the loot I can. That I have stuff marked like lead and whatnot, and aluminum, and a few other things. So that's kind of what we're doing today. I always try and get the fusion core if it spawns. They don't spawn near as much as they used to since that nerf. So lead and steel I'm always after. Copper, aluminum, all the main things. Like steel, you never have enough steel anymore. It's outrageous. It's outrageous how much steel you need these days. That leads down. Back here is like a furnace room. Yeah, that was Charlie that we were in, so we're going to go to Bravo real quick. There's a ghoul spawn that'll happen back here sometimes. This will loop back around to Bravo. Or Charlie, that is, excuse me. And then this is going to cut over to Bravo here. And again, good loot. Fun place. Nothing negative to say at all. This Quercus guy is great fun. He has a lot of good phrases that he says. Typically, except I think I've muted auto. Yeah, he's quite emotional. It's good stuff. And again, there's going to be a lot of good loot in here throughout the area. There's no really off-the-path area in here to grab loot. There's some areas you can run into, but not as many as the other structures. But I'm really curious of y'all's thoughts on this. I don't know what you think of the place. Yeah, here's the Bravo fragment. So 9009 or 9709, and the next one's gonna be 30. That was a lot of ammo. Yeah, there's some magazines throughout here too. I normally pick that because it's 0. It's easy loot. But yeah, I think by far Arctos Pharma in this spot is going to be the best farm now. Albeit White Spring is still pretty good. White Spring is still quicker to get to because you don't have to load into the game and then load into a zone. But this it's better reward in the long run. So better farming, has an event which is just icing on the cake for what it is. So if you're here, do the event, get the extra loot, call it a day. It's got great loot otherwise everywhere, and I'm very, very happy. There's another plan. I've never seen this many plans spawn before. But yeah, overall, guys, absolutely worth your time. Come in here, farm it out here, see what you can get. Hopefully you'll get lucky with spawns. Kill the boss, do the event, kill the boss, get some good drops there. It's well worth your time overall. But we've been through the whole place, and that's pretty much all that I can remember that really has good value. It's those recipe and plan spawns and a few other decent spawns like that. At this point, normally after I would do a quick run through, even if the event was pending here, I would start it at this point. But we're gonna. That was a weird glitch. What was that? Yeah, we're gonna call it here, guys. Really enjoyed walking through here. Thanks a lot for being here, citizens one and all. Had a great time. I will be on vacation next week. You'll see this up probably Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'll be back on June 1st. We'll be streaming again. But thanks for the time, guys. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the new zone, Arctos Pharma. Hope you love Project Paradise as much as I do. Y'all take care and enjoy the wasteland. Goodbye.